Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, look at my windsock. Look at my little flags. Look at the sun blinding you. Look at the tops of these trees. Okay, my point is, it's windy. But the DURAFly Tundra V3 can more than handle. I got a 2600, basically pretty much far forward to give me a little more of a nose-heavy CG. So that's what's good for the wind. Light plane, but we're gonna have some fun with her. Don't be afraid of the wind. Wind makes for a stronger pilot. It does. And this is like a very aerobatic, fun flying plane. Snap roll all day long. But you can also put her to the wind, have some, and you don't have to fly super fast. Okay, let's fly her like a beginner would fly her. Okay, just a nice, lazy Sunday afternoon pattern in the wind. Wind is starting to finally maybe die a little bit for me. My point of flying today was just to show that you can have fun in the wind. It just needs to be a plane that you're very, very confident with. And this plane here, I was confident with it from the first time I took her up. But to be fair, I have flown Tundras before. This would be technically my third Tundra. My first Tundra was a very original Tundra, the first one that ever came out, and I got her together and the wing connections, everything were broken, and I had to send it back. And which they gave me a refund, but they refused to refund me my shipping, so I lost $60. That's several years ago. That's when Hobby King hadn't quite improved their customer service. They've gotten a lot better. I have to give them that. They've gotten better. They realize you've got to be good to your customers, otherwise they're not going to come back. And they started losing business, and then they realized, okay, maybe we should start being a little nicer. That's just my personal experience. There's people who will tell you, oh my gosh, I've got great experience with Hobby King. And I'm just flying around a nice little pattern right now. But people tell you, I've had a great experience with Hobby King. Well, I'm glad you have. I've had good experiences and I've had very negative experiences with them. But the same could be said for Motion RC, or Horizon Hobby, really any of them. They've all got, you've got good and bad that you can find. They're people too. They have good and bad days. They're doing the best they can. You know, with economy and things the way they are for the past several years, you know, we're all just trying to get by and enjoy it. Enjoy a little life and come out here and fly some planes. All right, back to the reason I'm flying today. Don't be afraid of the wind. Wind, if you got a plane that you're confident with, bring her out here. Bring her out here in the wind. Because let me tell you something, if you're wanting to find a way to really hone in and just up your game on your flying skills, flying in the wind is where it's at. There is nothing that will make for a stronger pilot than flying in the wind. Now, having said that, I'm going to talk out the other side of my mouth now. Don't be stupid, you know. Don't come out here and then you can't control the plane. You know, if it's so windy you can't even control the plane, then maybe you need to reconsider your position that day. Because you got to remember at the same time, you do have several pounds, you know, 3 or 4 pounds of carbon and plastic and a battery and metal and flying around there that you're responsible for. You lose control of this thing, it hits somebody, hits you, you know, you're liable. So don't be stupid either. That's why I highly suggest, if you have access, go to an AMA certified field. Have your AMA, have your insurance.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
You know, fly at a sanctioned field if you can. Now, not everybody has that access. So if you don't have that access, don't fly around people. Don't be in a situation to where that plane can get away from you, could hit someone, you know. Be careful. You know, don't be stupid. Don't be so bent on having to fly that day that you put your plane, you, and other people at risk just for the sake of being able to fly. Okay? And that's my soapbox rant for the day. But yeah, wind makes for strong pilots. It really does, especially on landing. See if I can find that right pocket. Oh, nope. All right, what I'm going to try now to do, land that plane on the runway. I'm not going to be able, probably won't be able to land her the right way, but if I can put her down safe, I'm trying to find that right pocket of air. Feel for that right pocket of air. Oh. Yeah, I may not get it. Let's go over here. Yeah, that wind has shifted even more cross runway now. So let's try doing it this way where I've got, remember, into the wind. If you can be directly in the wind, that's when you've got the most control. Yeah.
20 seconds.
All right, buddy, come on. Come on. Such a light plane. It's probably one of my lightest planes I have.
Timer expired.
Yeah, I know, time's expired. So we gotta land her. All right. Land into the wind. Best you can. Come on, baby. All right, we'll take that. Now I'm going to show you the danger now of turning against the wind. I don't know, watch it not do it this time. Now, hey, maybe I got away with it. Sometimes when you turn against the wind though, that wind to get up underneath that wing, woo! And flip that plane right on over. If you notice, I've got my tail pointed down because the wind is pushing against the back of the plane. So if I angle that, normally if I go forward, it would take off, but the wind is pushing against the back of that plane right now and keeping that tail planted. All right.
Prop secured.
All right, we were 27 seconds over on a 6.5 minute timer. So almost a full 7 seconds, or a full 7 minutes, sorry. 7 seconds? Longer than that. Almost a full 7 minutes of flying and me ranting on. All right, let's see if we can keep you angled in to where you can see. Screw right there. See what I'm doing. All right, 2600 4S HRB, all the way forward. Battery slightly warm. XT60 in the plane. This is a very efficient plane though. Oh, 41% left, so we're fine. Good storage rate. All right, put the battery in my pocket. Go ahead and, oh, that poor bumblebee right there. All right, see the bumblebee right there? Hey, buddy, you alive? No, I think he's already lost his stinger. Oh, no, he didn't sting me, I don't think. Well, anyways, there you go. That is the DURAFLY V3 Tundra. Hey, whoa, where you going? Come back here. Come back here, plane. I'm trying to film you. Well, I guess it's a rolling shot. I think I'm enjoying myself a bit too much. Hey, whoa. Well, well, that makes for a good shot right there. All right, folks. Well, thank you for watching. God bless y'all. God is good. And that's the DURAFLY Tundra V3 flying on a crazy windy day. This is the ever nutty Fat Guy Flies RC. God bless y'all. God is good. And I just had some fun. And that's the point of the hobby. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.